It's your all-time favorite host, Rebuke, and what's up, YouTube, on this blessed Tuesday morning. But I got this story that's coming up out of Meow, and it was not a blessed situation. Sydney Powell, Ohio woman, kills mom with frying pan after she found out she's expelled from college. Shout out to Meow for bringing us this story. And look at this devil right here who killed her mom because she got expelled from college. Her mom found out, which is absolutely no reason to kill your mother. Let's get into the details about this story right here, because I find it very alarming that someone would do this to their own mother. I just don't understand. Akron, Ohio. Sydney Powell, a 23-year-old woman from Akron, Ohio, who brutally murdered her mother, Brenda Powell, by hitting her with a frying pan and stabbing her in the neck, has been found guilty. Sydney attacked her mother after she found out that she had been expelled from college and lied about it. Summit County Common Pleas Court Judge Kelly McLaughlin is scheduled to sentence Sydney Powell on Thursday, September 28 at 8:30 a.m. as per the press release. How did Sydney Powell attack her mother? On March 3rd, 2020, Sydney's mother received a phone call from Mount Union University where Sydney was supposed to be studying psychology. And there she goes right there. There goes Sydney right there. That's the devil that done that to her mom. Oh my goodness. Man. The university officials wanted to talk to her about Sydney's academic situation. Sydney overheard the conversation and panicked. She, per New York Post, grabbed an iron skillet and hit her mother in the head, then went to the kitchen and got a knife. She stabbed her mother nearly 30 times in the neck while her mother was still on the phone. She had to switch weapons and keep attacking her, Assistant Prosecutor Brian Stano said. Just a knife, just in the neck multiple times, that is purposeful. That is trying to end someone. How was Brenda Powell found? Sydney's father, Stephen Powell, and her grandmother, Bessie Brown, found Brenda lying on the floor, bleeding profusely. Man, what a terrible way to find your daughter and your wife, man. Ah, man, may she rest in peace, man. And we pray that the Most High give her family some kind of peace and closure, man, because this was a terrible way for this lady to die at the hands of her own daughter. My goodness. They called 911 and tried to save her life, but it was too late. Brenda died at the hospital from her injuries. She was 50 years old and worked as a child life specialist at Akron's Children's Hospital. Sydney was also taken to the hospital with minor injuries. She claimed that she had acted in self-defense, saying that her mother had attacked her first, as per People. And so now, you know what I'm saying? You got her lying on her mother. Was Sydney Powell insane? She also said that she suffered from schizophrenia and had a psychotic break during the incident. However, the prosecutors did not buy her story. They presented evidence that showed Sydney had searched online for how to kill someone and how long does it take to bleed out before the murder. They also hired a psychologist, Sylvia Obradovich, who testified that Sydney did not meet the legal definition of insanity at the time of the crime. Obradovich said that Sydney had mental health issues such as borderline personality traits, malingering, and an anxiety disorder, but not schizophrenia. She had a psychotic break when she killed her mom, defense expert James Reardon said, as reported by the Akron Beacon Journal. She did not know what she was doing. How was Sydney Powell found guilty? The jury deliberated for about 6 hours before reaching a verdict. They found Sydney guilty of murder, felonious assault, and tampering with evidence. Sydney reportedly sobbed in the courtroom as she heard the verdict. Sydney's sentencing is scheduled for September 28th. That's in 2 days. There she goes. She should be crying about what she done to her mom. She could face life in prison with possible parole after 15 years and additional time for the evidence tampering conviction. Yeah, you should be crying for what you done in your mind, man. YouTube, what do y'all think about this? What do y'all think about this right here? Drop your comments down below. A murderer in the flesh. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to click on that notification bell. And I'll catch y'all on the next episode. Peace.